Hello everyone and welcome back to another video, and yes, you read the title right. Today I will attempt to beat the Coromon demo without ever taking any damage. If I do, I have to restart to my last save. Take cheat hits for grinding to speed it up, and I can keep on using the speed ups to make grinding easier, even though they don't exist for Coromon. I also have a few sponsors that didn't pay me this video, but more on that later. Alright, so yeah, let's just get on with the rules. Where and when can I save? Every time I want. I am not going to go ahead and redo some grinding just because I got hit, even though I didn't get hit during the actual grinding. I cannot just save right before I train the battle and battle until the stars align. But I can save every time I want. I just can't farm train on battles. Also, here are some more of the rules. I can't take any damage. If I do, I have to go to my last save point. No cheat codes. No, but I wouldn't have taken damage if X wouldn't have happened. And no glitches or exploits. So let's begin. I first start out by getting my starter, but I paused and hunt for a potent Cup 0. I wanted this because I needed one for my Volcar strategy. My strategy for Volcar is to freeze Volcar with Glacier, which isn't hard, and then freeze it again once its second phase activates. It is a lot more reliable than knocking down a bunch with Digmao. I needed a potent to get lots of special attack to do lots of damage. I also needed to get an Aurora without clumsy power, because that would mean I would miss a lot, which is not what you want in a no damage run, because then you risk getting hit. So yeah, after I got myself a Fungi Cup 0 with Sharp Claws, after a few attempts, I catch Starojo the sequel. I wanted a sequel for its best priority move in the game. Well, best before I found out that Quad Volt is 100% accurate. It's not too strong, but it can't miss, and it can also be boosted by a Pomo Fruit. And apparently, basically every single Mon, besides Yieldwing and Houndos and also Lampire, who have priority moves, can miss. Peter Bite, proper punch can miss. Beazle can miss. And I just don't want to take any chances, so I'm just going to use Sequel. Why did I name the sequel Starojo? Well, he's one of the people who motivated me to actually attempt this challenge. I probably don't have screenshots, but he said that my no damage run was way more impressive than Cookie Rubber's run. Not only did he say my name, which I absolutely love, please say my name, it gives me serotonin boost for no reason, but he said my run was far more impressive. Do you know who this guy is? He's been undefeated for the competitive championship or tournaments for 2 tournaments now. He hasn't lost a single time. No practice match, no joke around, and he's just a beast. The only one who could even come close to beating him was me, and I don't play in the CBF. He's the competitive card, and he called my challenge impressive. He also named my sequel after him 6 hours before he became mod. So yeah, let me just sit down and tell you a story about the Coromon Discord first. So for every new mod that comes to the server, they receive a special gift from me, with me getting ambitions more and more every time. Dr. Pepper got Dr. Pepper brownies, Zezitra got chocolate Zezitra, or Zezitra made out of chocolate. And now it's time for Starojo. As Cirque's son, I couldn't disappoint according to Cirque lore. If it didn't happen yet, I have to ask you something, Starojo, because I know you're watching right now. Are you ready to square your shoulders and take on the rest of the world? Earn your place among the pantheon of heroes? Well then, why don't you prove it? Well, so Starojo needs to level up, but unlike in Småland's challenge, there is no cheat code to leveling up. I have to grind with the chance of getting hit. So because of that, I'm allowed to save while grinding, because it took me 2 hours to get the Rojo from level 4 to level 7, because there were just so many things I couldn't one shot, and I had to run away so many times, and the stars have to align for me to be able to even land a hit on something, and oh my god, I'm so glad it's over. To level up, I either had to make a Soul Mirage 3 times in a row, or make a Miracute Pose 5 times in a row. This made the game that much harder, but I pulled through, and since I could guarantee an Oko on the level 1 months in the beginner class, I went there and grinded to level 14. And I must say, Sequel just barely has any attack, and I mean Houndos also barely has any attack. Uh, but I mean Houndos also has better stats in basically everything. I grinded to level 14 and it was definitely not fun. I needed level 14 or more precisely 40 attack and level 14 to one-shot Abyssal in Havel, but I actually made an error in my calcs and accidentally used level 25 mons instead of level 14 mons, which changes the result quite a lot. But I only did around 20 damage the first time. But luckily the Abyssal raged and I defeated it. That was pretty close. But now, a quick message from my sponsor, and take your finger off the skip button now. Okay, I am talking to you. Alright, so this video is sponsored by a few people, and it's still that kept me sane and gave me the motivation to do this challenge. They are the reasons I didn't go mad running in line for a few hours straight. They will be the people you see right now, and I just want to say thank you. You will see all of the people in the end credit at the video. Now after defeating all trainers in Willow Forest, I can go to Thunderous Cave. And after seeing that I can beat Nev, that I can't beat Nev yet, I went back to grinding for another 2 hours. Half of it in Havel since I can't one-shot anything after that yet. And then I got Glacier on Aurora and moved to Widow Harbor. Because of its double battles which give tons of XP for an Aurora, you can expect at least 500 XP with a Glacier when it hits both. I had 66 special attack and 30 SP. I got a Slither Pin and motivated all of. Hello everyone, I just want to apologize because I don't have a lot of footage for this video for some whatever reason. I feel like I recorded a bunch of stuff, but in reality I really didn't, which is really upsetting. I can't show uh, most of this stuff until I finish Thunderous Cave, or like until I am like in the middle of it. So yeah, sorry for not bringing footage. There was technically a lot of stuff going on in Widow Forest too, but I didn't have footage for any of that, so just didn't include it at all. So yeah, sorry for that. Enjoy the video. Months after that, and I also did some fruit grinding, and that was stream number 5. I then leveled up my meal to have some better suited options when battling trainers, as well as getting more food. And then I did some more grinding on Slither Pin, getting him to level 25 and naming him Zirk. I also got a Lumon to solve many issues. First is Twilight, because that gives me a 10% chance to basically miss every one of my attacks. And also Luna Wolf. Quad Volt can also be boosted by Surfroot, which means that I could definitely one-shot every single Luna Wolf, and I don't have to worry about their priority and Gildo not being able to Oko. And then I level up some more for another 5 hours, and at this point I'm like 19 or 18 hours in. And after finally getting 40 of both Bird and Surfroot, I was finally able to continue. At this point I have a combined squad XP of 180,000. 3 times as much as I would get from playing normally and beating the trainers in Voltcar, and I have barely touched Thunderous Cave. Anyhow, I went on to finally do Thunderous Cave, making sure to send out Lampire first in every battle to get rid of Twilight. Granted, fainting once because I was stupid and wanted to include everyone and not just Aurora. But yeah, I learned my lesson, and then I went ahead and defeated the Strange one. And I kinda gave Guildwing the Surf Fruit instead of the Pommel Fruit, which meant that I couldn't quite really to it, but I got some incredible luck, so I luckily didn't faint, and I won. Then after that is the power tower, and Bradley is my worst nightmare. I can't one-shot it with priority, even if I were to put max special attack in my Lampire. So yeah, and I can't one-shot it with Poison Champ, but I do get pretty close. So that needs more grinding, so I did. And do you know who else was grinding? The people making fan art for me. Fungi here has made some various art pieces I forgot to show off, so now is a good time to show them off.
Disclaimer. My hatred of geologists is purely theatrical, but if I did have to kill one for some reason, it would be very easy. I'd brandish my obsidian knife at them, and they'd be compelled to approach. That's very cool, they'd say, confident in their superior strength and endurance from all the rocks they carry around at all times. They'd shower me with very interesting facts about obsidian and hover just out of range of the cutting edge, waiting for me to exhaust myself. But as it is volcanic glass, it's very fragile, you see, and isn't well suited for use as a weapon. And then I'd hit them with the wooden baseball bat in my other hand, which they would not have noticed because geologists can only see rocks and minerals.
Thank you, Fungi, for the fan art. Thanks for being my wife. Alright, back on to no damage and stuff. Yes, so after that I was about 27 hours in, and I was ready to beat badly. Because grinding Slitherpin took a very long while. But while grinding up Slitherpin, I found the perfect buzzlet, which I caught in Thunderous Cave. I don't have the footage because I caught it a while back in Twitch TV streams, but Ghostly here can tell you that it's legit. So yeah, but don't worry, I did release it right before the Volcar fight. Now speaking of the Volcar fight, and here's my strategy. First, I need to get ready. Fungi here has 71 special attack and the Cocoa Fruit, so yeah, that's it. That gives me more time to stall for turns and freeze. Also with 15 overcharge the speed to make sure I have plenty, since firing out of glaciers will take lots of SP. First need to freeze either first or second turn, then going with a special attack a large and a small one to make sure that I three-shot Volcar. He has to stay frozen for the first turn. I use glacier with +3 special attack. Then same for the second phase after that, because he will throw the same, because he will throw out of because of pure essence. Then while he's at like 100 HP, I need to outspeed him and snipe that overgrown charger out of existence. Everything I just mentioned happened. Now, I'm done. I needed 27 hours to do the challenge, including the resets, with most of it being grinding, which I can't say the Mino run was, because the Mino run was a lot of just playing and then a lot more about card attempts, but still, this was still my most grind heavy run. My squad has a combined XP of 240,000. That's about as much as 4 playthroughs worth of XP. Overall, the best part about this run was when I finished. I listened to Plants vs. Zombies remixes and had my imagination make credits. Also, Srojo said he knew I could do it. So again, if anyone here wants to attempt any sort of Coromon challenge runs, but they aren't sure about if they can do it or not, you right there, I believe in you. Huge thanks to everyone on the credits right now, and I'll see you next time. Bye!